And we're back with another video on Marvel Future Fight, going over the Professor X update. In this video, what we're gonna review, go over, talk about, and let you know what I think about the new Professor X, or more like the new character Professor X in this video. So, you know, we have the new Professor X. I gotta say, I do like the character a lot. This is the modern version. Not that I can't even see his head. So, you know, it doesn't really remind me of the Professor X I'm used to knowing and seeing and whatnot. I don't want to go over this section yet. I want to go over how you can get it. And it really bothers me a bit, right? So you need to put in 4,500 crystals to buy it. Basically, a chance to acquire the powerful mutant Professor X early. Now, I don't know. I mean, they're saying early, but anyways, the quest can be accessed for 60 days after purchase. And I am very close to having 4,500. I mean, damn. I mean, I could buy it right now. Let me just look at this. Oh, they don't even let you access what's in here. What the hell? Alright, let's see if I have anything sitting around, you know? Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to buy the a pack, and then I'll try to get 4,500, and then we will be back. I know I'm quite disappointing, but let's do this. All right, guys, back after buying the pack. I have 4,500. Actually, buying the packs to get the crystal. Now we're getting the pack, Professor X special training. Now I don't know. It says quest can be accessed. I haven't bought one of these packs in a very, very long time. So we're going to take a look at the 6-star Professor X. And then I guess we're going to have to take some time to get into tier 2. But, okay, so that has been done now. And there's our Professor X. Obviously one of the strongest mutants that ever lived. Charles Xavier. And, you know, he usually is in a wheelchair, but not today. All right, so you gotta participate in this thing, obviously. Let's just level him up a bit so I can actually go over. What is this guy? Is he a blast character? Well, let's go back down. I didn't even look at it, right? I didn't focus. I didn't really check it out. But yeah, I mean, it's a blast character, and you know we gotta give him some levels. Obviously, you need to level him up a bit. But, you know, I gotta say that taking him to tier 2 is gonna be a while. And then I'll make another video when I do get him into tier 2. Right now, pretty much, we're just at the beginning. And we're just checking out the character a little. And probably giving him a bit of level up. Yeah, he's almost at level 60, which is great. But, I don't have enough money. So anyways. Interesting. What is this? Why is this thing so long? So we have another passive. And then the ultimate move. Cerebral scan. Mutant leader is the leader skill. So it can guard against 8 hits. And where the hell did he go? Let's favorite him. Alright, so we got him the 6-star. Generally speaking, I wouldn't do this, but since we're here, I wanted to kind of get it in here. And, you know, obviously, very, very strong character. I mean, I think he could pretty much match Jean Grey. That's what I think. I could be completely wrong, but you do need his biometrics or X genes to upgrade. Look at that right there. Alright, so now that that's out of the way, and I just favorite him. Alright, so he's only at level 55. I'm just gonna run into one of the battles, and I just want to check him out. It's not like, hey, I'm actually playing for real. You know, let's put up the difficulty up to 8. I don't know how good is 8, how bad is 8. I just want to try him out. He might not do any damage at all. Yup. Alright, so because we are low level, 6 star, kind of useless right now. Let's exit out of here. I could beat it with my other characters, but I don't want to do that. So let's go down to level 4. I don't know. I mean, I think we would probably do fine for level 4. Because once you get to a higher level, you actually need to have like tier 2, right? Okay, so there's this aura that surrounds him when he launches one of the attacks. Really, really cool stuff. Look at that. He's like using the force. And he's walking around with that aura there. Kind of reminds me of Odin. Right? Whoever gets sucked into aura dies. And then he uses the force. Reminds me exactly like Star Wars. Alright, let's finish this guy off, and then I'm gonna review his moves. Alright, so far so good. And let's get back out of here. We're gonna go into the character. Now I'm gonna look at the moves. Alright, so Mind Blast, Mental Shock, nothing too special here. Decreases speed, mind damage, nothing special there. Guards against hit, increases attack by 25%, so that's maximum already. It's not going to go up to 45%, 25% is the maximum. Alright, Mind Blast decreases mind resistance, so that's sort of good. The 5th attack is probably the best attack. It recovers 15% health, invincible, accumulates 10% true damage. And you got silence, fear, mind control, damage received increased by 1%. Alright. And then you have it's a 90% chance to be immune to mind damage. You know, I thought he would be a lot better, right? But I don't know, looking at this, unless they come out with a uniform, it makes me feel, in my opinion, 4,500 to unlock this guy is not something I'd like. That's very, very expensive. And the tier 2, mind damage increased by 20%. You got skill damage and bonus increase by about 25% or 20% to 5%. It's much lower than the Phoenix. So I'm assuming this is like the first type of character, or more like this is an intro character. Once you get the character, they're going to come out with a uniform that is a lot better. So it says that, so right now, I don't think that the character matches up to the cost. That's what I think anyways. If I had 4,500 and, you know, I didn't need a character, I wouldn't buy it, to be honest. So it says Mind Over Matter continues to deal damage even when combined with other skills and grants HP recovery effect at the end of skill motion. Additionally, disable skill fear effect applied to nearby enemy using Mind Over Matter. So mind over matter is this skill, which is the last skill, which is the best skill, but it takes 20 seconds to unleash. And then even at tier 2, you know, the increase in damage is only 20% and 5% bonus, right? So let me go to Jean Grey, and I'll show you guys the uniform I was talking a bit about. So this one, where was it? Here is it. Passive tier 2 Phoenix Rising. Look at this. Increases resistance by 50%. Increases skill by skill damage by 50%. Increases bonus damage by 50%. Decreases, you know, this looks so much better for 1,500, right? So anyways, I mean, if you are debating between, if you really have to get Professor X, get him. If you don't have enough money, don't have enough crystals, I prefer you upgrade Phoenix. That's my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. We will be back in the next video as we continue to review the characters, new characters, old characters, uniforms that are in the game.